Hi, this is Nikki, and welcome to the Garden of Mind. I am Nikki, and I'm also the blogger of nikkisconfettilife.com. Today, I want to talk to you, or rather, I want to give to you something that I believe that can make your journey this year a lot better. I want to give you something to put in your backpack, and you're gonna need it. I'm telling you, it's life saving. It's energy conservation. What I would like to bring to you, gift to you today is energy conservation. That is the practice of using less energy. We're not talking about the energy in your home or the energy in a business or the energy efficiency of our cars or whatever. We're talking actually about the energy efficiency of self, the energy conservation of self, our energy, the energy that we emit out into the world, or the energy we bring from within to without to the world. I want to talk to you about energy conservation. You're going to need it this year. Your energy conserving your energy, you're going to need it this year. If you don't know, now you know. And if you haven't figured it out, we're going to help you figure it out today. So, energy conservation, the practice of using less energy. I've got my notes here. You're going to need it this year. I said that already. People, situations, news, those are the things that want to suck out your energy. Those are the things that want to take your energy away from you using your energy for things that it needs to be used with, or things that you want to do, or things that are of higher importance. There will be people, there will be situations, it would be news, it would be stuff on your job. All of this, what they call distractions. Yes, they are distractions, but also they take away your energy. And what you will need to do this year is practice conserving your energy, who and what you give your energy to. These things will beg and barter for your attention, your reactions, your emotions, your time, your mind, your heart. You will need, and you will have plenty of opportunities to practice energy conservation this year. Isn't that wonderful? Not really, but had said, I got to be positive about it. I'm trying to be. It's not what you want, but it is what you need. You need to learn to practice energy conservation. Not everybody, not everything is worth your time, your effort, or your energy. All those things are energy, however you want to put it. It's just not worth it. Um, this is like learning the art. I say it's like the art of conserving your energy. This is what you're going to need during this time. You will not be perfect at this, but that's why it's practice. When you're used to giving your energy and your time and your mind and your thoughts to all these different things that's going on in the world, in your life, people and situations, on your job, in your ministry, it's not easy to know where to put your energy. And even when you do know where to put your energy, sometimes you're putting your energy into people and things and situations that 2 weeks later won't even matter. The next day it won't matter, because some things are a waste of energy. And energy really can't be wasted. It can only be moved or transferred or transmuted. But that's a whole nother topic. You will need to conserve, to become wiser about conserving your energy, even your words. You ever want to respond to something, but you're just too tired? Like, I don't even have the words, I don't even have the capacity. Like, nothing will come out of my mouth because it's just, what? So, learning to do that. You'll have plenty of practice this year. January started out with a bang. February, still banging, last day of February, and we're going to have all this going on this year. But this is a good time for you to practice, to learn how to conserve your energy, to say no. to a lot of stuff, a lot of nonsense, a lot of foolishness. Pause. How can I practice conserving my energy? Listen, you've got to learn how to pause. There is power in the pause. There is wisdom in the pause. Give your spirit time, a few minutes, a few seconds to talk to you, to speak to you, to say, do not say anything, or to don't say that, but say this. Don't do that, but do this. There is power and wisdom in learning how to pause instead of reacting. They say something to you, you say something back to them, and then they say something to you, and then you say something to them, and it's on and on and on, and before you know it, you done wasted 10 minutes. You've wasted 10 days with this nonsense, with this foolishness. You could have been doing something else. Conserving your energy. A pause can be 30 seconds or 3 days or 3 weeks. Look, we need some space. I need some space. Maybe you don't need any space, but maybe I need some space. I need some space. Okay? I literally had to practice the pause for about 3 days before I responded to a text message. And 2 weeks ago, I had to practice the pause for 30 seconds or more while a person brought their negative energy to me and was ranting and somewhat raving or going off or getting me told. I mean, I had to stand there and just look at them and wait until they were finished, and had to process all these things in my head. When you are pausing, there's a lot going on in your head. It's wisdom, but it gives your mind time to analyze, to think, to say, if I do that, I might go to jail. If I do that, that won't be a good look for me. Then I have to explain that. If I do that, I might be on camera. And then that's not going to be a good look for me or my family or my business or my ministry. You know, all of this is going on while the person is having their moment, doing their thing. You have to learn to pause because there's power in the pause. I say it again. There is wisdom in the pause. You give the Holy Spirit, yourself, because you do have wisdom and experience and knowledge to speak. Now, the last time I did that didn't turn out so well for me. So don't do that again while this person is doing this or while this situation is current. There's a better way. Okay? You should be learning. There's a better way. And like I said, you're not going to be perfect in this because we all lose our temper. We all lose our cool. Some things we feel like just have to be said. And then in retrospect, it needed to be said. And then in retrospect, sometimes again, it needs to be said exactly that way. But the majority of the time, you could have did that better. You could have said that. You could have said nothing at all. That is pause. When you pause, sometimes it's like, you know what? I'm just going to let them think whatever they want to think. I ain't got time for this. I got bigger things going on in my life. I got greater things to attend to. You know, I got greater aspirations to, deal with this stuff. So pause. Learn to pause. That would help you practice conserving your energy and deciding in that pause, do I want to address this? How I want to address this? Do I walk away or do I stand my ground? You'll know in a pause if you learn to pause. Okay? Because I've talked myself down in some pauses. Okay? We'll talk about that. Self-control, right there. Self-control. Taming my reactions, restraining my tongue, and physical impulses. Y'all, when I was younger and a child, teenage years, young adult years, I had a temper. And I had to learn to tame my temper and to tame my tongue. Practice. You're going to get a lot of practice this year. And you know what? If you're going to get practice, why not get good at it? You know, they say practice makes perfect. Well, and this is practice makes maturity. And maturity doesn't mean being perfect. It means the majority of the time I do the right thing. I get it right. I try my best seriously, not just with words. Oh, I tried my best. No, you didn't try your best. You're just saying that. You know, practice. You're going to get a lot of practice. And if you're going to get a lot of practice, you might as well get good at it. So self-control, tame my reactions, restrain my tongue, and my physical impulses. Learning not to react, but to respond. And sometimes just learning to restrain yourself. Self-control. There's a scripture that says, a person without self-control is like a city without walls. Anybody can come in and attack it. Anyway, you're subjected. Anyway, it is saying that you are putting yourself to the disadvantage because you don't have anything to protect you. Self-control protects you from going to jail. I say it again, from consequences of your actions, from I should have thought about that. Oh, I should have said that, and now you've done damage. You've hurt somebody. You said some things that you should not have said. Even if you did mean it, you could have said it better than that, So you set yourself up for what we call in Christianity, the enemy to come in when you don't have walls around you to protect you, because a person without self-control, you can easily set them off. It don't take but a minute. Because I'm telling you, a couple of weeks ago when somebody was coming at me with all this energy and they thought I did this and they thought I said that, and I mean, they were giving it to me. The old me wouldn't have been having it. You been said something 2 seconds and the next thing you know, I don't even want to say, but I would have been, and I thought in those moments, I was having thoughts, I can give this person a real good cussing out. Not a cursing out, a cussing out. And cut them up into pieces and just leave them there. But learning to restrain my tongue and my physical impulses to grab something, to throw. I, as a child, asked my parents, oh, that temper was something else. I'll throw something in a minute. I hit something in a minute. I hit somebody in a minute. I had to learn to control, self-control. And it took a lot to learn to do that. So self-control, you're going to get a lot of practice this year. That's another way to practice conserving your energy. That'll help you. Self-control. Tame my reactions, restrain my tongue, restrain my physical impulses. Move your energy. Another thing, move your energy. Move your energy, your attention from that person, that situation, that thing, that news flash, that mean comment. Move it. Move. Energy moves. Energy it goes in a circle. It goes here, it goes there, it goes there, it goes everywhere. You can control your energy. You can move your energy. I've found that physical activity like yoga or Tai Chi, walking, exercises moves energy. It moves negative energy out of your body, out of your mind. It helps you to think clearer, give you clarity. Taking a brief walk. That's why when people get upset, they say, you know what, I need to go for a drive. You know what, I need to go for a walk. Because it helps them to clear that energy, to give you clarity. Move your energy to people and things that are of importance. Literally. You don't have time for 8-year-old adults. You don't have time for cat fights. That's male or female cats. Take that how you want to take that. Foolishness, OPP, other people's problems. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for other people's immaturity. You don't have time for other people's drama, etc. With all of the challenges we have in life, in our world, in our own personal world going on, you don't need all of that other stuff. You need to conserve your energy for the things that matter and for the people that really matter in your life. Move your energy to those things. Move it to projects you're working on. Move it to exercise. Move it to reading. Move it to nature rides and walks and hikes. Move it to doing the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that improve your life, that inspire you, things and people that you enjoy. Move that energy. from that person at the counter that had an attitude about something that happened at their house, and then they brought it to work, and then they brought it to you. Move that energy or idea of you. Move that energy somewhere else. Their negativity, their mean responses online, their insults. Move that misconception. That's it. The people's misconception of you. Move all that stuff. Move your attention and your energy and your emotions and your feelings. Move it to something else that matters. Go play with your grandkids. Go play with your own children. You know, have time with your family. Have time with your friends or the family that enjoy you and like you and love you. More time with them. More time with friends that appreciate you. Less time with the ones that got issues that you can't resolve. Because you're not their therapist and you're not their Jesus either. Okay? You can just be supported. But all that craziness and foolishness, conserve your energy by moving your energy to things and people and situations that matter. Move it to finding a better job, a better workplace, a better workspace. Move that energy to finding a better relationship. All right? Better friendships. Okay? Move it to finding peace. You can move it by prayer. You can move it by meditation. I said exercising. You can move it by affirmations. You can move it by listening to a good sermon, a good podcast, something that'll ground you, something that will uplift you and take your mind away from that. Washing your mind. That's what you're doing. You're washing your mind with the watering of the word. Washing your mind with good energy and good things and things that are positive and wholesome. Washing all that energy out of you. That's what you're doing when you're moving it. You're washing it. All right. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of quotes that I like. Let's see. Protect your energy by releasing the expectations, the expectations you have from people who've made it clear they're unable to meet them. Sometimes we have these expectations. Look, we expect people to act right. We expect people to do right. We expect people to come to us a particular way. But when a person has made it clear that they're not capable of acting in a certain way, of being a certain way, being respectful, being loving, being kind, being responsible, being honorable, being honest, stop having that expectation of them. Just release it. They can't do it. 8-year-olds in adult body. They need healing. You need healing. Release them. Somebody might release you. And if they do, go on about your business and find out why they released you and be honest with yourself and figure out if that's something that you need to work on, something that you need to heal. Because some people don't come back. Sometimes I don't come back. Sometimes I release you and then that's it. I bless you. Hope you have a wonderful life. Go on about your business now. Because you have shown me time and time again that you can't meet those expectations of just being a decent human being. And you're incapable. And I do empathize and feel sorry for people like that. Hurt people. But bless people. Loving people, love people. And I gravitate more towards that. Or better yet, even a person that may be hurt, but they don't want to hurt. They want to learn. They are seriously, you can see the changes you can see the changes, even if they're micro changes. I can work with that. But that constant, you heard the quote, do what you need to do. Your energy is currency. Spend it well, invest it wisely. Unknown. I don't know who said that. Couldn't find who said that, but I love it. Your energy is currency, like money. You spend it where you want to spend it. You can save it too. And then you can also take it and use it for the things that you really need and that you enjoy, or things that are of importance, like your bills. Think of that. Your energy is just like money. Are you in the negative in your account? Do you lack savings? Have you been investing your energy in the wrong things? Just asking. Because some investments are great investments, and others, they cost you money. Your time is like your money, currency, your energy. So, What else? What else do I have here? Oh, yeah. Here's another good one. Above all else, guard, that means to protect, your heart or your mind, for out of it flows the springs of life or your well-being. That's in Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart. Guard your energy. On guard. Guard your energy. Guard your mind. Guard your heart, because all this other stuff affects your heart. It affects your mind. It affects your mentality. It affects your emotions. Guard them. Another good one. And the peace of God, which surpasses all comprehension, that's our comprehension, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. The peace of God. You got it. Jesus said, my peace I give to you. I bequeath you my peace. That means I wrote it down like in a will and I gave it to you. Here's some peace. It's in the will. You got peace. Activate your peace. Ask for the peace of God. Seek the peace of God. Because it's the peace of God that's going to guard your heart and that can guard your mind. I'm telling you, the situation was so critical for me a couple of weeks ago that if I had not been about spiritual things as of lately, those spiritual things, reading your word, putting that into your heart, into your mind, into your atmosphere, those things can come around and just guard you at the right moment. Because I really want to tell that person, the Lord was with you today. Bless his holy name. Protecting you from dangers unseen. Because the things I was thinking while you were talking crazy, they weren't good things. I had to rebuke myself and restrain myself, tame my tongue, and sit there in the pause while taking all this. But the peace of God just surrounded me and let that stuff just boom, bounce off. The word that I listen to, the books that I read, the information, the knowledge, the wisdom helped me that day. And I'm not saying that I will get it right every time. I'm a human being. I won't get it right. Sometimes my flesh get the best of me. I don't know where we get there. I know you're a new creature and all these kind of things. The old things have passed away for you. I understand that. I get that. There's a deeper meaning to that. You really got to understand that. But I am saying I am not perfect. You are not perfect. Even if you don't do it, you thought it. Even if you didn't think it, you have thought it or you have done it. So, with that being said, conserve your energy. Conserve your energy. I hope these few things help. There are a lot of other things that you can do, but this is not a book. This is just me giving you something to think about, something to carry with you. Conserve your energy. Think about who and what you're giving your energy to, and if it's worth the time. Some stuff just ain't worth the time of day. Ain't worth your response. Not even worth the reaction. Self-control. Pausing. Moving the energy. Be blessed and be a blessing.